Once upon a time, in a cozy little library tucked away in a sleepy town, there lived a magical talking book named Benny. Benny wasn't like the other books on the shelf. He could talk, laugh, and even tell jokes. But poor Benny was lonely. No one ever picked him because his cover was worn and his pages were a little crinkled. One day, a gust of wind blew through an open window and Benny tumbled off the shelf. He landed with a plop and found himself outside the library for the very first time. "Oh my," Benny exclaimed. "This is my chance for an adventure." As Benny hopped along the cobblestone path, yes, he could hop too, he met a curious little mouse named Milo. Milo had never seen a talking book before and was instantly fascinated. "Where are you going, Benny?" Milo squeaked. "I'm going on an adventure to find someone who will read me and love me," Benny said with a smile. Milo decided to join Benny, and together they set off. Along the way, they encountered a grumpy old owl who lived in a tree. The owl scoffed. "A talking book? What nonsense! Books are meant to sit on shelves and collect dust." But Benny wasn't discouraged. He opened his pages and began to tell the owl a story about a brave little owl who saved the forest. The grumpy owl's eyes widened, and for the first time in years, he smiled. "Perhaps books aren't so useless after all," he said. Next, Benny and Milo came across a sad little girl named Lily sitting by a pond. She was crying because she had lost her favorite doll. Benny hopped over and said, "Don't worry, Lily. I have a story that might cheer you up." He told her a tale about a magical doll who found her way home. Lily's tears turned into laughter, and she hugged Benny tightly. "Thank you, Benny. You're the best book ever." Word of Benny's magical stories spread quickly, and soon, children from all over the town came to hear him speak. They laughed, they cried, and they dreamed along with his tales. Benny was no longer lonely. He was loved by everyone. One day, the librarian found Benny surrounded by children in the town square. She smiled and said, "Benny, you've brought so much joy to everyone. How about we make a special place for you in the library where you can share your stories with the world?" And so, Benny returned to the library, but this time, he wasn't just a dusty old book on a shelf. He was the star of the library, with a special spot where children gathered every day to hear his amazing stories. Milo, the mouse, became his official page-turner, and even the grumpy owl visited to listen. From that day on, Benny the talking book was never lonely again. He had found his purpose to bring joy, laughter, and imagination to everyone who opened his pages.